Good morning, guys and girls. We're here on their next little project. I'm back over here at Russ's place. Y'all can see through the woods there. They got the framing up. They just got concrete poured Monday, I believe. Yeah, Monday. Today is Thursday, and they're already got the, man, they're already putting OSB on the outside wall, so they ain't messing around. Those are still here. We may use it here, there, and yonder, but we got the old 313 here now, so we got to cut in a place where they're going to pull his power from. Not sure exactly where that's going to be. Got to knock down some trees and stuff, and then I'm going to clean up a lot of that over there and finish trying to dress some stuff up around here and help him out and get some stuff organized. So I'm getting this thing warmed up, and I got to put some fuel in it, and we'll see what he's got or what they need done. So I've been sitting here for 20 minutes waiting on this thing to fill up with fuel, and I bet I haven't put 100 gallons of fuel through this transfer system I bought. It's pretty much brand new, and this pump, of course y'all can hear it, it's running now, and that's all it's doing. So that filter has got stuff all in the bottom, so I don't know if this filter is already clogged. Being a new tank, there was stuff in it, don't know, but like this thing is brand new, and this right here was like a $1,600 setup, and it's pissing me off. So I'm gonna pull the filter out and see if that's what it is. Other than that, I got a brand new pump that's not pumping, and that's what it was. Fuel filter stopped completely up. Good thing I had that on there, because there was all kind of stuff in the bottom of that bowl and filter. Alright, what I'm gonna do, this was the fuel that was inside the bowl. Y'all can see it. It just, man, terrible. So I'm glad I had that pre-filter on there, and plus the machine's got a filter on it, but I ain't gonna put any more. That'll get me by till I can go to town and get a new filter for this thing. So I'm glad my pump's not burned up. That's what I was afraid of. All right, y'all, change of plans real quick. I got to go fix a mud hole with a dozer, because they're bringing some log trucks in here. And I'll tell y'all what we got to do right here. Holy crap. They're gonna set the power pole right there where that big pine is, so that's got to go. This big tree's got to go. I really didn't want to take it down because it's massive. Basically a straight line right through there is where they're coming with the power. So I think 2 more big oaks have got to go, and then a couple just trash trees. I really hated to take out those because that's going to open up his visibility from the road, but it is what it is at this point. So let's go jump on the dozer real quick and fix a mud hole. Alright, so this ain't that bad. I done fixed it a couple weeks ago. It was holding water in here pretty bad, and I fixed it. I can just tell, yeah, just that little top layer. I'm gonna push it off and probably push some more fresh dirt in here from right here at this hill, but it shouldn't take too much. They just getting log trucks in and out, so I can more or less just blade this off and put a little bit more fresh dirt in here, and it should be good to go. think that's about as good as it's gonna get. It held his truck up just fine coming through there. It really needs to dry out, but once it dries, it should be fine. On to the next little project. Okay guys, we're about to get started here finally. I've been running my mouth. We're about to knock down this big tree right here, if y'all can see. I'm gonna be sitting right in the mud. All I got to do is get the trees down. I don't have to really worry about getting them all cleaned up, because I'm gonna get all that stuff down there in the hill piled up in a pile. But I ain't gonna have time to do it today. I think as long as I get the lane cleared, then the power company can come do their thing, or they should. This right here is what I don't understand. Guys over here building this house, I mean, just throwing their damn trash out everywhere. If this was my place, I'd be having them out here picking it up. That's just me. I've dug a root up yet on this tree. Let's see what she's gonna do. May not even budge. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. time he gets back, we'll have to hurry up, quit messing around. because I think they're coming off that power pole right through there. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna get this little underbrush and stuff right here cleaned up. Maybe he'll be back by then. Really hate taking this tree down. A lot of junk in here too. Don't really want to deal with. Throw this stuff off in the hill. And I can take the bulldozer and blade all this off, get it slicked up, looking nice. It actually look pretty with this grass growing in here. Here, and he said there used to be a old barn and silo that was right there where the house is. I figured that's why I ran into all that topsoil whenever I was pushing the hilltop off. Just be random spots of really deep topsoil. I could tell something used to be there. Like a old foundation or something right there. Never know what you're gonna find around these old barn off in this where this old barn used to be. He's gonna save these cedar posts. Tail swinging. I'm gonna set all these out over here. And everything else down in here, we're just gonna kind of scratch it up and burn it. And then I'm gonna take this hill right here and just kind of cave it off. That way his kids don't come over here playing and whatnot and fall off the edge of it. A lot of them trees right there is going to have to go though. I'll try to save the good ones. They're going to be right in the way of pushing dirt over the edge. I don't know if he wants me to try to get those ones sticking out of the ground. I guess I'll pull them up. It's amazing how old these things are and they're still pretty solid. Let's see if they'll pull up out of the ground. Be able to get a hold of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Sally. I thought she was coming over on me. I was just about to get out of my mouth about that. Let's see. That's a good one. Well, I didn't mean to do that. But that's alright. There's one right here. Coming through the windshield. Trash. Gonna get the trash. Couple more and we'll have this ready to start cleaning up. I hate trying to clean stuff up like this. I'm gonna get a bunch of dirt in it. Pretty good post right there. Well, we're trying to knock the wall down. Uh-oh, somebody scooped. Alright, a couple more. Alright y'all, so he just got back. Well, I do have to take this big tree down and that big one right up there and possibly this one. So that basically takes away all of his cover or privacy. But the first thing we get to do is I get to smash this old bus. Looking forward to that.
think he's enjoying it too much. What Lindsay does, he does he can mill right and he does useful stuff too. They're gonna screw up place. Hey, Miss Marty.
it's been a couple days since I've been back over here. That tree right there was the absolute hardest tree I've ever had to take down in my short career. As y'all could tell, I don't know how long it took. It was just seemed like an hour, but it kept getting hung up in this tree. I couldn't lay it that way. I was afraid that if I tried to go that way, it was wanting to roll, and I just knew it was going to fall into the power line. Didn't have enough machine to really bring it back to me. That's just kind of what you realize when you're dealing with big stuff. Then you really realize just how much machine you got. And like I said, it kept getting hung in this tree, and I was afraid it was going to break it all to pieces and kind of ruin it. So I just kept finagling with it and finally got her to go down some. But man, I was cussing. Russ was his anxiety was through the roof, but I got her down. So I'm gonna work on cleaning this stuff up over here. He's got a bunch more stuff knocked down over here. I'm gonna have to train him on how to lay stuff down and not make a mess. But got a lot still on the ground over here. We got to get cleaned up. The power company, of course, they're supposed to come off this pole, set him a transformer there, and go straight through there. This power company, which is Tishomingo County, will not trim this tree or this tree. They said they will not trim a new service, which is absolutely stupid. So this tree, I think we're going to have to take down. I don't have the capability of actually getting up there and trimming the tree and making it look nice. If I break that stuff out, it's going to look like crap. We're going to try to keep this tree, and I guess we're going to take down this one, which didn't really want to because it just keeps opening up the house. But why the power company don't want to cut their own lanes, I have no idea. But anyway, I know they do in every other county I've worked in. So let's see if we can get cleaned up. All right, y'all, so once again, it just turned into way more than what it should have. Y'all can see right over there's a house, of course, but that down there is a hole. It don't look that bad from the top, but once I got down in there, I was like, that is not a good idea to try to work back up the hill. So what I'm gonna do is work around the side of the hill, and I'm just gonna throw everything down in there. And that's just what it's gonna have to be. That'll kind of help that from washing. Russ was supposed to have all this sawed up, but I guess he was too busy playing this weekend. Good thing is a lot of it's dead. I ain't gonna worry about making it look pretty. I'm just getting it off the hillside. I'm gonna try to save some of these oaks up through here, the ones that I think will look okay. Once they get bigger and start maturing, of course they'll really start growing now and brushing out. They'll hide the house a little bit better, but it's just going to be a little bit more open than we kind of thought at first, but it is what it is. I really need my saw man here. I do not feel like running a chainsaw. stick that's laying out in the middle of open. I gotta pick it up. I'm afraid this ground's gonna start washing because this dirt is very soft right in here, but oh well. Good thing it's about to be spring, so grass should start putting back. I'm sure most of you watch Let's Dig. That big Volvo 350 he's got with that Raptor claw on it, man. Or that root rake thing. That son gun will slice through some trees. That was pretty impressive. Things always looked a lot smaller on camera. Me just knowing, you know, doing YouTube and knowing how big stuff is in person, what it looks like on camera, he was slicing through some big trees. I mean, he don't even need a chainsaw with that thing. It's amazing how big that machine really is. The attachments for it. Like a old chimney, or I'm not sure what that is, a big concrete thing. Drag these to me, I guess. Really nice red dirt on this hill. That I ain't knee deep in mud or having to hang off the side of a hill. It's always something dumb. Alright, I'm gonna just keep working on this. It's a daggum mess. I'll probably have me another pile right in here because I don't Well guys, we finally got her cleaned up down through there. Finally. We left some of them trees right in there because he can decide later which ones. He can cut them and get them cleaned up pretty easy by hand. I'm gonna get the dozer and push this tree off further in there. I tried with an excavator, but it just don't have the power to do it. So we got one more big tree to take down right through there. We was gonna take down that one, but once we get back here and look to where they're gonna set the pole, that one really ain't gonna matter. That big one's got to go. We didn't want to take it down, but what can you do? So let's go take it down. All right, let's get this big sucker on the ground. And just for size comparison, this 36-inch bucket, I can see it's dang near as wide as the bucket. Hope she don't put up a pile like the last one did. Heck of a root system on it. That's what I thought. Let's keep digging. Alright, I dug around it some more. Let's try it again. I'm gonna reach way up as I can. I mean, she didn't think about it. Get your chainsaw sharp. Alright, so we got the tree cleaned up out of the way. I've got a hole dug here that I'm gonna push some of that old glass and stuff in because I ain't sitting there picking that stuff up one at a time. And then I'm gonna got the dozer warming up. Russ, when's the last time you greased the dozer?
Didn't.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna jump in the dozer and just run around this, try to slick it down a little bit. Ain't gonna be just real pretty, but anything will help. And then come over here and clean this hillside up. Forgot my burner blower. I've got to get that pile gone before I can collapse that bank right there. So probably do that tomorrow. So let me grease this thing real quick. I can't remember the last time it was actually greased. All right. Oh man. Got the hillside over there slicked up. Let me walk over there and show you all that. I took care of this brush pile that was right here, shoved it on down to the big pile. It pushed down there in one swoop, so that made that easier. And y'all, I'm telling you. All right, as I was saying before the GoPro cut off again, there's that hill. Tried to move some dirt around. If they didn't have all their junk in the way right here, I could cut this hill down about another foot or two, and I was going to put it right here in this corner, but of course they got all their stuff laying in the way. But here's this little hill. It turned out pretty good, and I pushed that big tree on up in the woods there some. All we got left is getting rid of that pile, and then I'm just going to collapse this hill down, and that way his kids don't just fall off the edge right there. So that's going to be it on this one. You gonna sign us off?
You're almost an operator.
Almost. I'm sick of you. All right, Russ said y'all keep your eyes open. Man, just say it.
Keep your eyes open.
And
We'll see you.
no, we'll see you. He don't even know.